Now to a story that we've been talking and following all week. A culvert on Standifer Gap Road has been backed up from rain, flooding the parking lot of a MAPCO. Nearby businesses owners say it's a hazard, and the city says they can't clean it. Taylor Stewart is live on Standifer Gap Road, where they've closed earlier today, but now it seems to be open. Taylor, what's it like out there?
Well, it's exactly what we've been saying all week. We're seeing a flood water, we're seeing rushing water, all a result of that culvert. I mean, look over here. You can see this water is coming down even more fiercely as the rain picked up just a few 30 minutes ago. And this whole parking lot has begun to pick up with some accumulation of that water that we've seen earlier this week. Now, we reached out to MAPCO to figure out what was going on with this situation, and they said they were closing this place down for repairs, and it's not operational right now. Well, however, we went inside, and very obviously you can see that people are buying things. People still continue to pulling up here to request gas, but they say they're not selling gas because there's water in those pipes. So we're going to continue to stick with this story as it continues to evolve. But also we've been in other areas, as you mentioned today, that have some flood issues in Harrison, Tennessee. I want you to guys look at a story about a family who's now living outside of their home because of those floodwaters.
A garden underwater, four-wheelers left to drown. Several homes here on Hunter Road in Harrison submerged in floodwater. Danny Burnett out assessing damage to his home and his neighbors.
We're on our own. Me and my neighbors we've all lost.
Danny's lived on Hunter Road for 25 years. Many of his neighbors the same. Their homes washed out after 9 days of torrential rain.
This is the worst that's ever happened.
Motioning how high the water is in his yard.
Right to here.
Danny calls the devastation
master destruction. And no help from no one.
I spoke to the man living in this blue house. He's often visited by his 6 grandkids. The baby's car seat and this backyard trampoline are the few salvageable things that survived the rain.
It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, you just can't recover from this overnight.
Danny says several of his neighbors evacuated, some wondering whether they'll come back.
But I'm not leaving. Been here too long. All we can do is the best thing we can and live on and go on.
Yeah, so those family members were not in trouble at all. They were not injured. I'm told that nobody was drowned. Everyone made it out safely. We're going to continue to stay here and monitor these conditions as they continue to build up here at this MAPCO. Right now, we're live on Standifer Gap Road. Taylor Stewart.